here's our traverser that you will remember from our previous video, and we've just made a temporary mock-up of the gradient that we wanted to climb to reach baseboard level here, and we're just testing to see if
it works.
This prairie can make it up this gradient. It is quite steep, but if it can make it up with load 4, then I think we're going to be okay. Simon, be ready to stop it before it hits the end. No, that's looking absolutely fine. It's getting a bit steeper here. Well, I think that's just because I haven't matched those gradients there very well. Right, it has stuck there. Yeah. I think that's just needs a little bit of a lift. No. Okay, we might need to rethink that a bit. I think it's because it's around the corner. Yeah, this last bit's looking really steep, but actually it's finishing there higher than I need it to be by a whole width of that, 9mm. So let's try that again in a minute. Yeah, you run it back. So this is King George I, going to be running load 4 on our gradient test. Sound is on. Simon, do you want to reverse it up very carefully? And stop it. Nicely judged. Now, move the coaches a bit, but that's not bad. Right, let's see if it can manage the gradients. Take it a bit slower. Well done. Just slowing down.
Oh, bit of wheel spin.
Yeah. But actually, it's not struggling at all with that gradient, which is great. Very happy with that.
A lot of wheel spin there.
It's approaching track level here. Slow it down. Full stop. Great, don't reverse it yet. Okay, so this is track level here, this baseboard, which is not quite fixed down yet. That's going to be the level of the track. So, and this is just about that level there, so we've made it to the level we want to do. Yeah, take it down again, Simon. And yes, there's going to be some kind of check rail on the edge of that gradient there, just in case anything derails. A piece of wood fixed on in case the train topples over there. I just don't want it plummeting to the ground from that height. That would be quite distressing. But we're going to do a few more tests, just like this first, to make sure all our trains can manage this gradient before we start fixing anything down.
All of the trains.
Pardon?
All of the trains in our collection.
Not all of the trains in our collection, just a selection, so we have a good idea that most of them can manage this gradient before we pin the track down and do much more.
So we've already tested these.
Yeah, these are the ones we've tested. Now we know the Terrier can't manage 4 coaches up the slope, and that's fine. It can manage 2, and I think 2 is enough.
We don't know if it can manage 2.
Haven't tried it fully. We should try it with 2 actually, make sure it can. If the Terrier can't manage 2, that's it for the Terrier.
It will never run again.
But the Prairie Tank can manage 4 with a little bit of wheel spin, but it's okay. But yeah, these bigger locos have absolutely no problem. The 58 in particular just
doesn't know it's awake.
Waltzed up.
It doesn't know it's awake.
Yeah. We're back in the model railway shed today to build a bit more baseboard. We are building today the baseboard that's going to sit on top of our traverser. So, shall we just get on with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. Here's the story so far. Here's the traverser that you've seen in action. We've cleaned it off trains because we're going to build on top of it today.
Apart from these 3 coaches, because they're going to be our track station coaches.
That's right, to make sure we've got enough clearance. Here's the incline, which takes you up to this second main baseboard, which currently is buried under all our materials and stuff, and a few boxes. But that is there. And then we're today going to build the baseboard that's going to sit on top of the traverser.
I've got a new t-shirt. It's a Rack Railway t-shirt.
devil. Right? Yes, it is. Yeah, you can do it.
That's a bit better.
That's pretty flat. Well, I think it might be time for a quick update on where we've got to with our railway layout construction. Here's the traverser that you saw us build before if you've been watching others of our videos. And earlier on in this video I showed you the construction of the incline which goes along the back wall. This is going to be hidden behind a back scene here, and this is the second baseboard that we built some time ago. It's a bit buried now under tools and bits of track, and this monstrous viaduct model as well, which I built probably about 15 years ago. I salvaged it from a previous layout, and I'm very keen to have a large viaduct in this model. And this is going to be the connecting piece that is going to go down at this end between the two high level baseboards there. I was very happy with this when I built it. It's a Metcalfe kit. In fact, it's two Metcalfe viaduct kits joined together and then given a slight curve, which maybe you can see there. I think I could probably build this better now. Certainly the hillside and the river, which is just painted, I could improve upon. So I'm definitely going to use this module for the time being, but at a later stage I might, I don't know, either build a completely new module or maybe just salvage the viaduct and build a new landscape around it. It's got some gaps in the back where it's been extended, which I think I could improve upon as well. But yeah, there's going to be some form of viaduct across this end here. And then over on this side, we've got the high level baseboard now, which is sitting on top of the traverser. There's just a couple more bits to finish here. Another board to go inside this frame and another one inside this frame here. And then that's pretty much all the baseboards finished, and we can move on to track laying and electrics and scenic work and all those sorts of things. So it's a pretty exciting stage to be at. I just need to go to the timber shop now to get one more sheet of ply. I think should be enough to finish off these two baseboards here. And so I'll show you me making up those, and then you'll be able to see the finished baseboards for our railway. I forgot to mention what's going in front of the door, although you've probably guessed there's going to be a liftable, removable bridge section there. This is the current temporary bridge that just kind of slots onto those supports you can see there. At a later stage it will be built more solidly and hinged so it can fold up out of the way when we need to get in and out. But for now we're just kind of putting that in place and sitting the track on it.
So we're here back in the middle of the railway train shed garden, and we're going to cut some more pieces of wood ready for the last few baseboards. It's getting quite exciting. I think it's time for some circular soaring, don't you?
I think we've just about finished the baseboard construction, landmark moment in our model railway layout.
Yeah.
So we're going to celebrate with a bit of a running session. What should we run, Simon?
I want to run the HST Tornado, the M7, Woodcock, Blackmoor Vale, and Duke of Gloucester.
Sounds great. Okay, so we've put up a temporary circuit of track on the baseboard so far. We've got the viaduct bolted into place. We've got the bridge across the door. Just sit back and relax and watch the trains go by.
I think that's because I hit at the speed limit.
I'm going to run the Intercity 125.
Yeah.
Simon, fire up engine number 1.
Good old cold
A
start.
cold start. Here it comes. Okay, how about engine number 2? Here it comes. Is that doing a cold start as well? Of course. You're firing now. Great. Okay. So now I need to line this up. So it's perfectly in line. Mode 5 it's on, I think. I think that's lined up right. Ooh. Okay. Go onto the consist
Yes, sorry.
and open it right up.
Almost forgot to do the toot there. It's the right way. It's working!
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.